Hey, hello. This is Kyle or Kyle.S, Sheppy, whatever you want to call me. Yeah, all this is actually to myself as well. Um, Recently, sort of been going through hospitals. Uh, I've been through two other two. I can't even talk properly now. Bloody hell. I've been through two different hospitals. Not exactly a great start. Um, I've been having seizures. Uh, it might have been down to the second one, which I've had down at Ipswich when I had a car crash. I'm sort of trying to remember a little bit. Besides that, I'm getting a lot better. I'll admit that. I've sort of bulked up a bit, getting a bit fat there, got my own boobs. I'm only kidding there. Yeah, apart from that, there's one actually near, it's Hawthorns, or yeah, I believe that's how you pronounce it, Hawthorns anyway. So, it's probably my voice. This might be a private thing. It depends on how I feel about, uploading it and then making it either private or, personal. You get the idea anyway. Yeah, this has been going on since 2022. It was actually 2 weeks after Granddad's funeral. 2022 wasn't a good year because ex kicked me out of the house, etc. I was abused. Actually put in, sort of I want to say like when you get taken from the police, and they put you in for maybe like a day or two. I had that situation, wasn't exactly good, so I moved back to northeast area, living with a grandma and my dad as well, and my brother actually, surprisingly, John Lee. So yeah, this is a bit of a surprise. I'm in Hawthorns Hospital. Not bad hospital compared to RVI anyway. It was probably down to my situation which I had. Have been a bit antisocial, I'll be honest. I'm not really good with people per se. Might just be me being me anyway. Yeah, I've got a bit of a dodgy voice. It's just down to needing a drink and all. So far, I think it's maybe down to 2022. I want to say August, maybe September time, because I know it was after my granddad's funeral, maybe 2 weeks after, when I had some sort of dodgy effect from some food, and I was completely out cold for about 2 days at least. So then that's when they took me to a hospital. Yeah, besides that, I'm sort of doing alright, probably need a bit of a shave, I'll be honest. Yeah, one of the hospitals, like nurses, or yeah, nurses don't like a bit of a Peaky Blinders haircut, but I got the chubby cheeks, so yeah, besides that, it's a bit of a dodgy situation, I'll show you around, where I'm at anyway. Switch. Fuck's sake. One minute. Okay, I feel like my grandma. One sec. Yep, there we go. Yep, mine the Dr. Pepper there. Definitely my favourite. Besides the Monsters area, yeah, I was sitting on that chair there. Another chair if someone comes in, the bed, usual type of shit. Anyway. I don't know if it was a beeping thing. Got my laptop, so that's alright. Monsters. The sort of area, showers, etc. Besides that, yeah, nothing really exciting. I know they got a garden in the back as well. All my shoes, etc. You can't even see that. And then the Dr. Pepper up there, nice. So yeah, that was sort of like a little look around, I guess you could say. I had a bit of a shit situation this year. It's 2023, the 30th, yeah, 30th of January. Anyway, hopefully it might be good this year, or gets a bit better. You get what I mean, you know, all that, like, I want to say stereotype type of stuff. So, yeah, it's just, it has been hard since my granddad passed away. That affected me quite a bit. So, not really sure how to explain it as much, you know, being in hospital. Yeah, you can see my tattoos there. Trying to get back to the topic in hand, being in, you know, hospital, not being at home, everything else which happened last year, near enough my birthday, I was actually in RVI Newcastle Hospital. They were nice, don't get me wrong. Better than Durham Hospital, which I was at. So that was a bit, you know, annoying. I think I was in there maybe a month and a half, something like that. They did let me go for Christmas. This is sort of a message not just to other people but who go through hospital situations, but to myself as well. Keep going. In other words, you know, it's not exactly a nice situation when you're at a hospital and you just sat there mainly taking pills, because that's my situation at the moment since having epilepsy. Not really a good situation. Even any other type of, I want to say, disabilities, as well as other types of, I want to say, conditions, if that's the right word. Yeah, it's not really a good thing, I'll be honest. Besides that, I just want to say, anyone who has those conditions, something like that, you know, just get through it. Get through the day, take the pills that they're trying to help, and, you know, the nurses which are actually trying to help, they're doing their best, you know, they're helping you out. I do actually have a mate who's working in sort of like hospital type of area, and he does like all the food, etc. You know, tries to get along with some of the patients maybe as well. He actually saw me once when I was in a coma after a car crash, and one minute, I think I was gonna sneeze there. That was whilst I was down in Ipswich, and yeah, it was a bit of a dodgy, I can't even say it right, a dodgy situation which happened to me, which, even if it was happening to someone else, it's not great for other people, or anyone for that matter. And, I'm a bit, I don't want anyone to have that at all. And I'm not trying to copy, like Andrew Tate, oh, you're going to do this, you're going to do that, etc. But I'm talking from the person who's still in hospital. And yeah, it does feel like hell at times, but at the same time, I know what the people are trying to do, like the nurses, the doctors, and, they're trying to help you. I know that completely fine. One of my personal situation, it has been hell, just going through the hospital, etc. I don't really have much to say. It's one of those things. It's whether you get along, do what you've got to do, set some goals, even if it's, for like people who can't walk, etc. Me, it was my right eye. I couldn't see at all out of it, and now it's completely fine. I can see it on my right eye. I'll look to the left. Well, that's my left anyway, and I can see from up there at least anyway, or going even further, in other words. So for those people who are having any sort of conditions, anything like that, keep going. Like, even for myself, if I'm still in this hospital, remind yourself, keep going, don't quit as well. I want to say that, and be thankful for the people, the doctors, anyone, who's helping. So, let's go. And I'm not really sure how to end this, if I'm going to be honest. I've had, I'm not really sure how to end this, I'll be honest, but, for the people who, are at hospital, but they feel like they're fine, they may need help, just let the doctors, help you as well. And to myself, keep going. Don't get discouraged. Don't forget, all the nurses, doctors, any of them as well, even like the social workers, etc. You know what I get anyway. In the future, hopefully. If not, just remind yourself and keep on going. Peace.